Okay, Matt, thank you for the quick reply. I have seen other discussions, guys recommending replacing this stud. Um, and I do remember too that the diameter went up, like you said, 5/16. So, uh, man, you know what? I really hate messing with things when it's the first time I've done this. Um, yeah, it's the old adage: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But anyway, this one here, this stud has a slot in the top. The 2009 actually has a hex. Like I'm going to put an Allen wrench in there. But if I'm going to replace this, what's really involved? Is it just as simple as holding this stud steady and backing out this nut? Or just back out the nut without holding this steady because it's all going to come out counterclockwise? Also, do I need to loosen the turnbuckles, the struts, before doing that? I definitely want to replace this. As for the struts, recall in your last reply, the one earlier this year, several months ago, in this particular one, this bearing plate and the mast furler rub. So you recommended tightening the struts, which would bring up the mast. Now, that's how you said it too, I think, bring up the mast. Do you mean bring up this seat where you've got that stainless steel nipple down in the bottom? There's like a flat plate and a nipple that the mast sits on, the cup of the bottom of the mast. I'm a little confused. So if I were to lengthen these, like you said just now, and push downward here, push down here, and of course it would push this way underneath each brace here, that would lower this resting point, lower it, further making more contact with the furling plate and the bearing plate here. But if I were to tighten the turnbuckles, the struts as you call them, I would think it would lift this area a wee bit. I could see where that would be bad because you don't want to pull this nut out. Thoroughly confused here, honestly. And furthermore, can you confirm, are these right-handed threads on the bottom? If they are, then they must be left-hand threaded at the top because that's how turnbuckles work. That's how they're designed. When I replace this, do I need to loosen? Is it very simple to replace this? I'm also assuming I can't go with the 5/16 because the buried brass insert is 1/4 20. So just replacing the new will add new hardware and higher strength alloy stainless, as you mentioned, for the 1/4 20 stud. Yeah. Any other light you can shed? I know it's a little overwhelming for these old kayaks. I love these things. I just want to make them last and take care of them. But I also don't want to cause a big problem when before there was zero problem, if you know what I mean. Thank you, Matt. Bye.